Can you give me an example of, and I know with your clients is you have kind of client certain privileged information where you don't want to divulge certain things with people, but can you think of a specific example of one of the clients you worked with who did something on a daily basis or something that you noticed and something you observed that demonstrated this intense, maniacal, burning desire and rage to accomplish their goal? Or I've heard about Prince with his music, how he was just obsessed and still is obsessed. Can you give an example of a specific, maybe a client or something where you saw this intense, maniacal, burning desire?
Clay, I think you know that I am contractually, legally, not to mention morally and ethically bound against talking about my relationships with my clients, my conversations with 3 presidents of the United States. I've given non-paid media counsel to 3 U.S. presidents, both political parties. But what I can tell you is about this burning maniacal rage. Let's talk about it in me. Let's talk about it. All super successful people. Maybe your audience didn't hear what I just said. All. Not most. Yeah. Not many. Not some. Maybe you didn't hear me. All super successful people have a burning maniacal rage as if their life depended on it, which I refer to as obsession.
I noticed with starting my business that we used to do bridal shows. We would do wedding shows down in Dallas immediately after DJing events in Oklahoma. So you wouldn't sleep. You would do the event and you would just drive there on pure passion or rage or whatever. You'd get to the wedding show and you'd do the absolute best you can, and people would say, "You guys are nuts." And I really do think you have to be nuts.
Yes. That's very good. So you then say, "Michael, do you have to be nuts?" Well, in conventional terms, yes.
Yeah.
The super successful, so you might say, "Michael, did the super successful people act in a way that was unreasonable?" Yes. Okay. Yes. What you did when you drove, was that reasonable? No. By the way, when you did it, I don't know this about you and your life. Did you have kids?
No, not that time.
Okay, not at that time.
Not them.
Okay. The point is a willingness to do the unreasonable. So we look in our pockets today. Let's look in mine. So we look in mine. An iPhone!
Boom.
Oh my God, I have an iPhone. You're not going to believe it. Who made that iPhone? Mr. Jobs. Reasonable or unreasonable?
Unreasonable.
Right. Oh. You didn't know Mr. Jobs. I didn't know Mr. Jobs. I wonder. He worked 40 hours a week.
I think that was like half of his week.
Maybe
that was the first half of his week. Maybe before Thursday.
Maybe.
Now, this next principle is self-discipline.
Yes, sir.
Michael, I've traveled around the world and interviewed a lot of successful people, and you've done this to kind of magnified by 20. I mean, you've met some of the top, most successful people. You've worked with them, and one of the people that you seem to be most impressed with, or that you really admire, is the legendary music artist Bob Dylan. And he has this quote, he says, which just blows my mind. He says, "A hero is someone who understands the responsibility that comes with freedom." Do all of the ultra successful, these super successful people that you've worked with accept responsibility for their own success? Or do they kind of wait for others to come and help them? Or do they kind of work as a team and they hope that other people help them? Or what is kind of their mentality about accepting responsibility for their own success?
I think that your wording is perhaps a bit narrow.
Okay.
Right? But is a general theme. Michael, you've worked along the 58 you've represented 58 Academy Award winners, 34 Grammy Award winners, 43 New York Times bestsellers, given advice to 3 U.S. presidents. You've written 19 books, 5 bestsellers. Did They have a self-reliance, indeed.
Okay.